Welcome back to Living Local. Kalvva is a micro apparel line created out of Moline. The owner and designer uses her travels and interests to create original creations that appeal to all walks of life. Joining me in studio is Rachel Polito with Kalvva. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So, love hats, by the way. If I am not in studio, I'm either in a headband or a hat. No joke. So how did you get started with this type of business?
Well, it was a passion that kind of started pretty small. I spent a lot of time just getting my original ideas dialed in, and then I had a lot of support from my husband and my family, and I put about a couple years into it, got some real nice machines, and decided to just jump in and go ahead and do it.
I love to see people having a passion and following that dream. Why hats?
Because like you, I love hats. I do. I love them, and I think it's fun because you can do so much. You can have them any kind of style, and people enjoy wearing them daily. Some people wear a hat every single day,
right?
You know, for fun. There's just so many options with hats.
Definitely, Rachel. Now, one thing I really have been interested in are you get very customizable. So first of all, Quad Cities, love the Quad Cities. I am going to sport a Rocktown hat right now.
Yes.
So in addition to the Rocktown hat, you have a few other examples of ways that you make it very special, dialed into the Quad Cities.
Yes, we all have our great nicknames for our towns that we grow up in, and Eastmo is the original, the start of this line, the city line. I am from East Moline, and I had the pleasure of growing up in East Moline and Moline. So Eastmo is real dear to me, and then also being able to represent Moline as well. Once I launched the Eastmo hats, the Quad Cities just really stood up and were like, we want ours, we want ours. So I was more than happy to make the rest of the line. And then I actually just recently added the LeClaire.
Nice.
Because so many people were like, where's our LeClaire hat?
Right.
So yeah, it's really fun to see people represent their towns with so much pride and love. It's fun. It's
and
really
you got
fun.
the D-Port hat as well.
Yep. Rocktown, D-Port, Motown, Eastmo. Yeah, it's you know, it's the big four. We like to represent.
And Rachel, with in addition to the city line, what other types of lines do you have?
Well, I have a lot of real super generalized ones, like the Be Kind. This is a huge seller.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It has a great message, positive. Kids can wear it, adults can wear it. You know, we're having a lot of fun with this one. We do a lot of other stuff with other animals. I have some owls and turtles, and you know, a lot of my stuff comes from nature. You know, I'm a big affiliate with nature. I just love everything about it, and I grew up on the river, you know, and things like that. So I like to incorporate those as well. And
Rachel, you you touched upon the fact that kids can wear these, and that really has been the inspiration behind Kalvva.
Absolutely.
So the name, first of all, how did Kalvva come to be?
Well, my awesome children
who are with us today.
Yeah.
Look at these cuties.
Yes. Calvin and Neva. So it's a mashup of their names.
Cool.
They are the inspiration behind it all, the fuel of the fire, which is Kalvva. I'm very proud of these kids. We have a lot of fun. They love to wear the hats.
Right.
Their friends are liking to wear the hats.
Yes.
It's awesome to have them be a part of it. It's great.
So it really has been a family journey for you guys.
Absolutely. And I have a incredible family and friend base that I would never be able to accomplish this without them.
And describe to me the hats that the kiddos are wearing right now.
Okay, this is a big, big seller, the unicorn. The unicorn hat. All the girls love the unicorn hat. And then Calvin has this real funny little character guy that's actually like an applique. It's a different technique that you use to add and incorporate different fabrics to other designs. So it's fun. We change that one up a lot. So yeah, they're big sellers, both of those.
That is so neat. So walk me through, Rachel, the process of creating these hats, from being inspired by a design and then going all the way through to the finished product.
It takes a lot to actually digitize the design. There's a lot of hours I put into that particular part of it, but I have a real fantastic machine where I can put my ideas in and draw and get in there and kind of edit them as they sew out. And then so I sew them on one machine, and then I use another machine to sew them actually onto the hats.
Wow,
so
very cool.
A lot of embroidery and applique designs.
Now, you mentioned your family just being such a huge inspiration to you and support system. Do they ever offer ideas like, oh, this would make a cool idea for a hat design?
Yeah, we have lots of fun with that. Yep,
do the kiddos come up with any brilliant ideas that you've used?
Yes, always, yeah. Let's see, we were working on a couple bug hats. I'm working on that, Calvin.
Good idea there.
Yep, and Neva with the unicorn. So
I like the unicorn. I like the bug idea. You guys are on it. I think you have some future hat designers in the making right here.
I'd say so. Yeah.
So where can people find the hats around the Quad Cities?
We actually have a store in Moline. Lollipalooza carries our hats. She's on 10th Street, Moline. There is a place in California that sells our hats.
Wow, that's so cool. You're nationwide now.
Yeah, that happened real fast. I was real excited about that. They're in Humboldt County. And then we will be at UT for their vendor fair this Saturday. We'll be at the OMG Becky Fest next Saturday for their vendor fair. And that's at the River Center. And they do that winter and summer. And then I know for sure this summer, there's a big festival at Schwiebert Park, the Dawn and On Festival. It's a music fest, and that's we'll be there for sure as well. That's such a fun time as well.
So you guys are all over the place.
We are, yeah. We try to mix it up and be in every city and do what we can and go to a lot of fun vendor fairs.
Rachel, what's the most rewarding part of being a small business owner right here in the Quad Cities?
Oh, you know, I just think the support is really phenomenal. Like, it's just unbelievable how people will back you and support you and like to wear your gear, and it's so fun to see people with your stuff on. It's just the funnest. So.
Absolutely, and I love the message of family and how important that is. We actually have your whole crew here in the studio today. We got mom, grandma, husband, the kiddos, so I just love to see that so much. And Rachel, it's been so awesome to have you here on the show as well as the kiddos and the whole family here, so we appreciate you being here. If you would like some more information, you can visit kalvva.com or you can find Kalvva Apparel on Facebook. We'll have these details posted on ourquadcities.com. Stick around, more Living Local is next.